I'm really interested. We have a lot of people who listen to the podcast who are parents of young kids. Usually anywhere from newborns up until mid teenagers, and their biggest obstacle is time. Their biggest obstacle is a lot of them used to be in good routines, good fitness routines, good health routines, but because they're caught up in their career, they're caught up in their kids' lives, they have struggled to prioritize health and fitness. Talk to us about how you're a mom of 4 kids, how you have been able to prioritize yourself, both from like a mindset perspective and like a practical scheduling perspective over the years.
I love this question. Okay, so first of all, from the mindset perspective, the mom guilt and the dad guilt is real, guys. Okay. And so we have to work with this in ourselves. I used to be like apologizing to my kids and like making them perfect little snack plates and getting them all set up with everything. I'm like, I'll be right back. I'm going to be super fast. And now I'm like, I mean, my kids are older. My youngest is 11 and my daughter's graduating this weekend. But I'm like, I'm completely unapologetic about it because of this. I'll tell you why. And I also usually give them chores and things. But because I recognize that the greatest power I have as a parent is in modeling. What I used to be in the framework of me being a good parent means that I am just with them 24/7, completely available to them. And that is important to be with them, of course. But the greatest power I have as a parent is what I show them, not what I tell them. And now, as an older mom, I am definitely recognizing the truth of that. For example, like my 2 middle teenage boys wanted to go to the gym with me the other night, and they can't wait to go again tonight. My daughter, she can drive, she has her own car, shows up at the gym now when she has days off of school because she's every other day before graduating. So they're seeing that. So just think, what would I want this life that I'm living now for my child? Would I want them to feel like they can't do anything? They have no time for themselves. They can't prioritize their health because they have to sacrifice everything. No, I would not want that. This sucks. So first of all, like recognizing that sucks. It's way too much self-sacrifice. And there are solutions. I know it's tough, especially the ones that are like just got divorced or, you're starting. It's there. I get it. But when you can, find solutions for that. When I got fit, I was going to the gym at 8 o'clock, like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night after I put my kids to bed. Is that terrible for your circadian rhythm? Absolutely. Was it the only time that I could make it work? Yes. Did I get super fit doing that? Yep. So, it wasn't super great for my other health markers like sleep and circadian rhythm, but I did what worked at that time. So, really important during that crazy phase of life of young parenting. Don't let people get in your heads. You're going to hear people like me talking about circadian rhythm and how important it is and wake up early and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, I've been up with a newborn all night. Just ignore people like me saying those videos don't apply to you. Okay. Just do what works for you and unapologetically prioritize yourself. Figure out solutions with the kids and childcare and swapping and all that. Because when your cup is full, because you have had time for yourself, you will show up happier and a better person around them. You really will. That has been the biggest realization is like, when my cup is full, I am cool with my kids. I'm not looking at them as these like, barriers to my personal freedom and happiness, which it's hard to admit, but sometimes it gets like that. It's like, I can't do anything. I'm just stuck here. Like you can figure out solutions. And when you have your cup full like that, you won't look at them like that anymore. You will look at them purely in a place of like, okay, I'm cool now. What can I do for you?
Mm. That is so good. I think that's going to be one of the most powerful 4 or 5 minutes for a lot of people listening to this. I mean, that first sense of awareness of the greatest power I have as a parent is in modeling is like, that just completely changed my viewpoint on things too, and will change how I communicate I'm not a parent yet. I will be at some point, hopefully. But how I will communicate to my clients differently. And then like thinking about it, would I want the life I'm living for my child if I'm like too self-sacrificing and not doing anything for myself? And then, oh my gosh, I think also you will like your kids better if you're not thinking about them as barriers to your freedom and happiness. Like that is such a big thing as well. That's absolutely key.